Welcome back to RJ Gaming, and in this one we've got another video. This time it's something a little bit different. It's Premier League predictions for game week 1 as they're starting soon. So let's get into it. Rules: 1 point if we get the correct team win, 3 points if we get the correct score. So let's get into the first game. Man United versus Fulham on Friday night. I think Man United will take the lead through Garnacho in the 13th minute, followed up by a Bruno Fernandes goal in the 37th to make the score 2-0. I then think Raul Jimenez will pull one back, but it won't mean much as Man United will win 3-1. So if Man United win 3-1, I get 3 points, but if Man United win, I get 1 point. On to game 2. So this is Ipswich's first time in the Premier League for 22 years, and last game they played, they lost 5-0 to Liverpool. I don't think it'll be that, because I believe Imari Hutchinson will give the new boys 1-0 lead. However, I believe Mo Salah will score 2 goals in 6 minutes to give Liverpool a 2-1 lead going into half-time before Van Dijk scores in the 67th minute to give Liverpool a 3-1 lead. Now on to game 3. This is Arsenal versus Wolves. I believe this will be quite a tight game, however quite an easy game for Arsenal, as I believe they will win 2-0 with goals coming from Saka and Havertz in the 34th and 77th minute as they win 2-0. Now on to game 4. Everton versus Brighton, another 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. I think this will be quite a tight game. Probably share the points, as I believe Everton will go 1-0 up through Beto in the 4th. We'll go 2-0 up through Braithwaite in the 51st. However, we'll get pegged back by Mitoma in the 69th. And then in the 86th, João Pedro will score the winner for them. Equalise for them, where they both share the points. 2-2. Now on to Newcastle versus Southampton. Last year's UCL team versus this year's new boys. I believe in the 7th minute, Isaac will score. In the 23rd, Gordon will score to make it 2-0 to Newcastle, before Isaac gets another in the 39th to give Newcastle a 3-0 lead going into half-time, before Ben Diaz gets one back in the 54th, but it won't mean anything as Shaw gets one goal 17 minutes later for Newcastle in the 74th to make it 4-1, but Diaz will get a double as Southampton lose 4-2 to Newcastle. Going into game 6, this is Forest versus Bournemouth. I can see this being a 1-0 win to Forest, with Willy Bolly scoring the winner in the 93rd minute, as these games are normally quite tight, as both teams do like to play quite defensive. Going on to game 7, West Ham versus Aston Villa. What a big game this could be. West Ham have made some good sidings. Aston Villa in the Champions League this season. This could be a very, very big game. So let's get into it. I believe in the 34th minute, the captain, Jarrod Bowen, will give West Ham a 1-0 lead, before Füllkrug, 9 minutes later, doubles the lead. The German scored goals in the Euros, scored goals for Dortmund. I believe he'll be a hit at West Ham. He'll make it 2-0. Before Aston Villa main man Ollie Watkins pulls one back in the 74th, but it won't be enough as West Ham are winners 2-1. On to game week 8, Brentford versus Palace. Palace have lost Elise, Brentford have lost Raya, still got Tony, but he's probably on the way out. So I believe in this game it will be an easy breeze for Crystal Palace, with 2 from Eze in the 17th and 64th, and 1 from Mateta, who's just come back from the Olympics after getting a silver in the 48th, as Palace win 3-0 away against their London rivals Brentford. Now, going on to game week 9, the biggest game, Chelsea versus last season's champions Man City. This could be such a big game. I believe it'll be very tight. Chelsea normally pit Man City or get something against City at home, whereas the other way around, City normally batter them at Etihad. So I believe they will go in the lead with a João Pedro goal, as he's recently signed from Wolves. So 1-0 Chelsea in the 27th minute, before the 58th minute, where Phil Foden, the Mancunian, pulls it back to 1-1 before ex-Mancunian Cole Palmer, who else, in the 81st minutes gives Chelsea a 2-1 lead, meaning Man City will not be invincible. They will lose their first game. Going on to the last game now, the Monday nighter, Leicester City versus Tottenham, Prime 2016 this is. Leicester City, first time back in the Prem after being relegated last year. I believe their ex-boy, James Maddison, will score for Spurs in the 19th minute to give them the lead before one of Leicester's player of the seasons last year, Mavidini, will score in the 61st before the 87th minute, the one and only, recently signed a contract renewal, Jamie Vardy's having a party in the 87th minute, wins it for Leicester 2-1 on their first game back. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know your predictions in the comments. Let me know what you think of my predictions. Please like, comment and subscribe. Anybody got any challenges or any other videos we should do? For example, different leagues where we should do Champions League when it starts and stuff. Enjoy your day and goodbye.